There was a time, not so long ago, when greetings were more than polite words. They were threads that held communities together. In the villages, people greeted each other loudly, joyfully, shouting from across fields, doorways, and fences. It was how we said, "I see you. You matter." I think of those elders in the telecom advert, who, even with the receiver in their hand, still shouted greetings with the same joy and volume as if calling across a valley. Technology had arrived, but it hadn't erased who they were. It hadn't corrupted the heart of Ubuntu. And then there were the women, advert still, perhaps both widowed, living next door to one another, who would draw their curtains each morning just to greet. It wasn't just habit, it was love. It was their way of saying, "I am still here, and I see that you are too." The morning one of them didn't show, the other's heart dropped. And when the curtain finally opened, a wave of relief washed over them both. No words needed, just a smile and that sacred greeting. But today, something's shifted. We walk past each other like strangers. Children wear earphones so loud they drown out the world. Neighbors can live side by side for years and never speak. Pride, privacy, and performance have replaced the simple power of connection. And yet, even now, the lessons still find us, sometimes through the gentleness of a dog, sometimes through the silence of absence, and sometimes through the ache of what we've lost. This is a story not just about pride, but about what happens when we forget to see each other. May it remind us of the small things that used to mean everything. Neighbors used to check on each other, but guess that is old-fashioned. What was a simple act of love? A powerful gesture. Because back then, no one wanted to wake up and find silence where love used to be. But today, things are different. We pass each other in silence. Children wear earphones and never look up. Neighbors become strangers, and pride replaces kindness. In every community, greeting is everything. Well, supposed to. It's how we acknowledge one another, how we show respect, and how we appreciate the simple blessing of waking up each day. The grace. But times have changed. Just a simple text solves the problem. People now classify themselves, undermining others as if a simple hello is beneath them, or just mind their business. One such person was my neighbor and his family. A family man, a proud professional with a seemingly perfect life and a churchgoer. We thank God. Yet, despite all his outward virtues, he and his family barely acknowledged those around them. It was as if they lived in a world separate from the rest of us. One day, my family and I sat outside, enjoying the cool breeze. Maybe she was deep in thought. Maybe she just didn't care. Either way, she didn't see us. She did, however, see the neighbor's gate. And she walked right in. What she failed to notice, or perhaps underestimated, were the dogs. Vicious, territorial beasts. The moment she stepped in, chaos erupted. The dogs didn't bite her, but they sure made their presence known. They pounced, knocking her off balance, dragging her around as if she were an oversized chew toy. The screams that followed sent us running. By the time the neighbor and his family rushed out, we were already helping her up. And I couldn't hold back my laughter. Not out of cruelty, but at the sheer irony of it all. She had ignored our existence just moments before, yet now, here we were, pulling her from the jaws of humiliation. Perhaps, that day, she learned a lesson. A simple greeting, a little acknowledgement, costs nothing. But ignoring people? Well, sometimes, life has a funny way of making sure you notice them, whether through kindness or a pack of enthusiastic dogs. This is more than just guys meeting up. Ho gan dit Kumalo? Meaning, how are you, Mr. Kumalo? Sobana kutsi, ha, you, kutsi, hasabi amakaza? Meaning, hello Mr. Kutsi, are you not afraid of the cold? O kutsi madoda? Instead, we are even afraid of each other in the streets. Though it is never too late to go back to do right. Now, the neighbor knows how it is done. Look at that. Well, he's trying. Can you relate to these stories? Let me hear your comments. Thank you.